Well, I am going to speak about the simple random sampling. Simple random sampling refers to randomly selected a group of people from the community to be studied. Sampling gives each element of the people to be studied and each possible symbol of a given size the same probability of being selected. Aspects 1. Each person in the community has the same chance of being selected. 2. The people who will be part of the samples are chosen with random numbers from a table. 3. The group must be uniform for the variable you want to study. Method. The method is used to estimate the sample size to get good information. The confidence level by letter set is used to form the confidence range. The letter P is used to show the sample size that will look like this. The letter E means the size of mistake in a simple selection. Finally, in this topic, we are going to give an example. Example. Let's do a study at university about the opinion of LAIA students. We will select the community of LAIA students from a 10 university. 270 numbers are chosen at random with a sampling table. For example, 59, 798, and 11,245.
Systematized sampling. Definition. It is taking the hypothesis of choosing a random selection of the first elements for the sample and the chosen element of selection using first of systematic intervals until the desired sample size is obtained. Formula K is sample interval. Capital N is number of elements of population. The lowest N is the sample size. Characteristics 1. It is part of the group of prevalence sampling, which is based on the random selection of the sample elements. 2. It uses certain formalized and specific operations which constitute the system type characteristics. 3. Is present a much more rigorous level compared of the types of probabilistic sampling. 4. It covers the time range of the prevalence study. Example. When selecting a sample of 40 units for expedition of 2,000, the K is between 40 and Q2 25 to the sample is obtained being taken every 25 unit population list.
Stratified. Definition. It is a sampling technique that is used in statistics and market research to obtain a representative sample of a population. This technique involves dividing the population into subgroups and then selecting a random sample from each stratum. Formula. Capital N is the number of elements in the population. Lowercase n is the sample, not even that of the stratum. Characteristics. The sample size for each stratum is determined based on the proportion of the population it represents. It can be proportional or non-proportional. The division of the population into strata is carried out based on age, gender, geographical location, among others. Example. A team of researchers used stratified sampling to obtain a representative sample of patients with different chronic diseases in a hospital.
Conglomerates. Definition. Cluster sampling, also known as cluster sampling, is a probability sampling procedure in which elements of the population are selected at random in a natural way by grouping clusters. Sampling elements are selected from the population individually one at a time. Formula: NC equals now one class and one delta, where NC is the sample size in cluster sampling and Na is the sample size that we will need in sample random sampling. Therefore, the factor 1 class and 1 delta is the sample size variation we need due to the odds of cluster. Normally, it will be an increase. This factor is now is at the descent effect. Characteristic: cluster sampling is a technique in which groups of participants that represent the population are identified and included in the sample. The primary objective of cluster sampling can be specified as reducing costs and increasing levels of sampling efficiency. This specific technique can also be applied in conjunction with multi-stage sampling. Therefore, in cluster sampling, a complete list of groups represents the sampling frame. Then, some groups are randomly chosen as the source of primary data. Example: a team of agronomists is studying the effectiveness of wheat seeds. To make the represented sample, the steps of cluster sampling are followed. All crop files in a country are selected as the target population. Each study will be a conglomerate. It is estimated that of 14 studies, 7 conglomerates will be needed to prepare the sample. A list of all studies is made. 7 studies are selected at random in the production of 15 fields in each conglomerate is analyzed.
Determination of the sample. Definition: in a static as sample size is not a determined number of subjects or things to make other upsample external from population necessary for data optimum to be representative of the population. Formulate: M. It is at the size of the population of the universe. C. It is a constant and depends of the level of confidence that we assign. E. Maximum accepted estimation error. P. Probability of studied event occurring. Q. Probability that the studied events does not occur. M. Sample size. Characteristics: 1. A given parameter with a designer level of the confidence detect a certain difference, if there really exists, between a study grounds what meaning of graded. 3. Reduce costs are increasing on the speed of the study. Examples: a university can offer them different currents and the age has 700 students. You do not have to use a 7,000 surveys. It will be enough of determine at the sample size. However, we must consider a margin of error.